It was founded back in 1932, and for decades, the Virginia Beach Life-Saving Service has protected swimmers at the ocean front.
But now city officials are considering ending their relationship with the privately owned company.
The city's Department of Emergency Medical Services might be responsible for guarding the beaches along the ocean front.
10 on your side's Art Kahn tells us city officials think it might save money. Art?
Well, Nicole, you know, that is, as they say, the million-dollar question, and the answer might be yes and no. Even a city councilman I spoke with today is not convinced that this would be a good move for Virginia Beach. And there are some issues that need to be examined closely before the city commits itself to providing its own lifeguards in the resort area.
Protecting swimmers at the oceanfront is not only a difficult job, it's a service that costs the city a lot of money. According to published reports, Virginia Beach paid more than $1 million last year alone. That was the final payment of a multi-year contract with the Virginia Beach Life-Saving Service.
We certainly believe that there's a lot more to it than just the money. We've been providing a service for 82 years now, and we want to continue providing that service.
But there are some city officials who believe the city could provide its own lifeguards at a substantial savings. Not everyone on council is sure about the plan, however.
I have two concerns. The first one is that when we're making the initial decision that we're actually comparing apples to apples.
Councilman John Earn says there are certain aspects of the contractor's expenses that are not being represented on the cost analysis conducted by the city.
For example, the city doesn't have to pay for insurance because it's covered under, we're self-insured, so I mean it would be covered under our normal risk management.
The deputy chief of the Virginia Beach Life-Saving Service says that doesn't necessarily represent savings for the city. He says the liability insurance his company buys also provides the city with some measure of protection.
When you run an operation where you're seeing 3 million people per summer, you're going to run into an issue where there's going to be legal ramifications and things are going to happen. And for right now, at the Virginia Beach Life-Saving Service, we handle every part of that.
Virginia Beach does handle the life-saving services at Sandbridge Beach, and so far that has worked well. The question is, will it work in the resort area?
Both Councilman Earn and Deputy Chief Tom Gill have some doubts about that. You see, there are a lot more swimmers in the water and people on the beach in the resort area. There's also a lot more beach to cover. Providing that kind of coverage could produce escalating costs for the city. In terms of both personnel and equipment, those escalating costs are another one of the main concerns Councilman Earn has in this. Art Kahn, 10 on your side.
City Council is expected to address this possible change at next week's scheduled meeting.